Okay, we're live. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to the one and only Skye. Can we make some noise for Skye inside, please?
Thank you.
All right. How you doing?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah. How was it getting down there? Not too bad, I hope?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay, so first of all, I want to ask you a bit about yourself. Okay, so what's your musical background and how long have you been making music?
So I've been singing and like writing songs forever, basically. They weren't good, but when I was 10, I still think I did something.
Yeah. What was the style like? What were you most influenced by when you were making these early tracks? Like, what were you trying to do? What were you trying to be? Who?
Like my first releases.
Yeah. Not your first releases, but when you first started writing music.
I mean, I started like writing songs on my guitar and stuff. So like songs like Session 32 by Summer Walker and like Maseko.
Okay.
Like I was just.
Okay. So you weren't trying to write no Spice Girls music.
No.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Keep going. You can keep going.
So I guess I just started writing songs on my guitar. Like I used it as a way to express myself, kind of, I guess. And then I went to a music college called ACM.
Yeah.
And I discovered what a YouTube type beat was. And then after I discovered that, I couldn't go back. So then I just started writing songs, learning how to record and stuff. And then I decided I wanted to just take it further and be an artist.
Okay.
And see how it goes from there.
Okay. And what is your sound? What is your style right now? How would you describe it?
I would say R&B soul, but I feel like I go in and out of like either like writing trap soul stuff or just more like acoustic R&B or old school R&B and then like new school, like Summer Walker, Janae Aiko. But then still like a bit of the Lauryn Hill style. And like Brandy and Aaliyah and stuff.
Yeah. So hey, some epic names in there, some legendary names in that list. Okay. And I would say like what made you want to become a musician anyway?
I mean, at first I was more just focused on writing songs and stuff, but I realised I didn't actually like singing other people's songs as much as I like singing my own songs. So I was just like, I might as well just do it myself and then just see where it can take me. I can't really imagine not doing music, so kind of just the only way.
I hear that.
Yeah.
So, and also, like, where are you from? Where did you grow up? You from London?
Like southwest London, roughly.
Okay, and you came all the way from down there today?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. I'm sure the
No,
traffic wasn't
too
great.
far.
Okay,
Nah.
fair enough. All right, and tell us about, if I say this right, say this wrong, correct me, but tell me about the Amethyst girls.
I
said it wrong.
Amethyst.
Sorry.
Like the crystal.
Yeah. I know.
Amethyst.
I just can't. I can't pronounce it properly. Amethyst. Go on. Tell us about it.
So I have like another duo then I guess called the Amethyst Girls. It's me and my friend Amber Malone. She's her own artist as well. She's amazing. We met and then just started writing songs together and stuff. And then we was like, okay, cool. We can't just do features. We have to like actually be a group and like just make, because we're making too many bangers to not be a group. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, basically, if you can say that. But we just started doing songs together, so I do that as well. So I have my own stuff, Amethyst Girl stuff, and just
And how long have you been working together? Like, how did you meet?
We literally met in August last year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, very
very
close.
Yeah,
it's quite new. We met at a show, and she was like the only singer, and I was the only singer as well. So I approached her, and I was like, "Hey, you're like really sick." And then she invited me for a studio session, literally the next week. And then we made our first song called "Don't Trip," released that, and then basically became a group, and then just kept on doing it.
Okay. And I see like you do a lot of shows with like hip hop artists, a lot of like boom bap artists. I've seen like a few shows that you've been doing with different boom bap artists. What is your favorite bill to be on in terms of what's your favorite type of event to perform at?
I do like rap events, like more boom bap type style. Even though I don't like properly do that myself. But it's like still quite fun to go to because I do listen to that type of music. I wish there was more like R&B events though, where there's like a bunch of singers. I'm like not the only singer and stuff. But I do like it because I've opened for like 2 boom bap type artists before, and it was a cool vibe.
And
quite liked it.
It's also maybe it's a bit like you're kind of like special. You're unique on that lineup as well.
I guess so.
Yeah. All right.
Your words, not my words.
No, I feel that way. I feel like that maybe that might be the case. All right. Are most of your songs based on real life experiences?
Yeah, most of the time, like pretty much all of the time. But I kind of it depends what I'm writing about. Like sometimes I just take it too far and like I pick one word and I like look into that word and then write against that, or just kind of write in like a metaphor type way. So saying it without actually saying it and just like express myself that way.
Okay, and that kind of leads on to my next question because it was about your writing process, but you kind of explained it really already. Okay, so your music, would you say it's R&B? You say trap soul as well?
More R&B, neo soul type
Neo-soul,
vibe,
yeah.
but I like to dip in and out.
Okay.
Both.
And what would you say is the state of those genres in 2024?
I feel like trap soul is still there, but I don't know if it's still on the same level as when like Bryson Tiller was like releasing and stuff like that. I feel like things have gone very like pop R&B, which is cool. It's still good, but like some things won't compare to like how it was before. But I think it's still good. And then R&B, like neo soul type R&B, I feel like there's some like underground artists, more like smaller artists that still do that I still listen to and stuff on my playlist. But I feel like there needs to be more of that.
I hear that. I hear that. And talking of your playlist, what's on your playlist right now? What things are you bumping?
Jump by Tyler.
Oh yeah.
It's literally I don't do anything like that, but it's just in my head. And anything from Masego, from Bryson Tiller still. Children of Zeus is a really cool.
I went and saw them the other day.
Thank you. They're really
amazing.
good.
I went and saw them the other day. Big up Children of Zeus.
They're really good. They're still like they have like an old school vibe. Like it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I love them. Okay, so what's your latest release or what's coming out? Tell us, plug your music right now. Like, what's happening?
So I'm in the process of like working on 2 songs. One's called No Regrets and one's called Still that I wrote more recently.
Yeah.
That's like a trap soul one.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the mix back for that so I can sort that out and then potentially have that one next. And I've got No Regrets that I need to work on, finish recording, and then get that out as well. They're both 2 like completely different songs, but I kind of like just doing both. I don't want to just be one genre.
I hear that.
Because I like a lot of genres,
so
I don't want to just like confine myself. Confine?
Yeah. Why should
the
you?
word?
Yeah. Confine.
Yeah, to like just one thing if I like everything.
And why should you? If you've got those strings if you've got those strings to your bow, why not?
Yeah. Like people prefer, like some people just say like, oh, this neo soul stuff really good, or like, oh, keep doing the trap soul type stuff, but I don't want to do that because then I don't want to continue just sticking to one thing, you know?
I hear that. Yeah, I hear that for sure. All right, and you were talking about instruments earlier. Do you play a few instruments?
I play guitar. Like, that's basically it. I've been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not amazing at it, but I only learn it to like accompany myself when I'm singing and stuff.
Okay. Do you play like a lot in your music, or do you use producers mostly?
Producers mostly, but I like performing with a band a lot. So I do work with a band quite a lot now. Way more than before, but I just prefer it because like even the instrumentals that I'm listening to, like I like hearing producer stuff, I like YouTube type beats and stuff, but then when you actually have a band there, like bringing your ideas to life, like it's different. It's really good.
I hear that.
It's different.
Okay, and tell us, I've been seeing some stuff on your Instagram about, is it like like kitchen performances? Is this like a one-off thing, or is it like a series of things that you're doing? Because it's pretty cool.
What, like the little performances with the band and stuff?
Yeah.
I have to give credit to them because they set up like the whole thing. We all go to a college called ACM. I mean, we're finished now. And for their project, they was doing like a tiny desk concert style type thing. So they set up like a kitchen performance where like the whole band was in the kitchen and it was just like an intimate like type thing. And then the other one we did in our SSL live studio at the college, so we did that as well, and then that was just simply like everyone, the audience, like sit on the floor, have lights, have our fluffy socks on, like just like very
very cozy,
which I quite like that as well.
Can I ask you,
go for it.
How was ACM for networking and for learning about music? Because I know a lot of fantastic musicians. It's the one in Guildford,
it's good.
Isn't it?
Guildford, I go that one. It's good. I think it's actually good. Like, I mean, it's good if you make it good. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't like college, for example. No one's forcing you to like study. No one's forcing you to use the studios and stuff. But to me, it was like I don't have a MacBook, I don't have a microphone, I don't have anything. So I'm gonna actually like book studios and like make time to do it. And like learn stuff as well, because to me there would be like no point doing it if not. But the musicians are really good.
I can imagine.
Yeah, you can tell when people like are really like locked in and they're like, we're here for music. Like we're here to actually like make music our career and stuff. It's quite refreshing because that's what I want to do.
And
as
a lot
well.
of those people you must have kind of like stayed in contact with, especially like those
literally
guys.
the band people.
Yeah.
Pretty much. My producer Luca Voice, who's amazing. I've stayed in touch with him, of course, and then the band people, Sonny, David, Gail, Alfie, all of them people. So we've stayed in contact because we know that we're gonna keep working like beyond college.
Okay, all right. Yeah. And so I heard you mention Summer Walker.
Yeah.
I heard you mention Masego. Who do you think is the most impactful artist to you in the last 10 years?
Impactful artist to me, I would have to say Summer Walker, but I don't know if that's impactful because I don't really aim to make music like her music.
Right.
Like, I appreciate it. Like, I've grown up listening to her, Janae Aiko, and people like that. But, and like, sometimes I am influenced by her a lot. But it's never a thing of like, I'm hearing her and I'm like, I want to do that. It's more of just like, I appreciate her voice. I appreciate like more of her songwriting.
Right.
Not all things, but there's like songs like Session 32, like where you can tell she's wrote that like just from her heart.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay, amazing. And where can people find you next? Have you got any performances coming up? Or?
Yes.
Tell us.
This Friday.
This Friday?
This Friday.
Tell us the
12th.
date, just in case they see the video and it's already gone.
The 12th of July in the Spice of Life Soho, me and the band, we're headlining it. So should be good. We're on at like 10:30 and it's going to be a whole thing. Because I did a festival yesterday, 2 days ago. And we're going to do the same set and it was good. So.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So, actually, before we get into you singing a bit for us now, I think you should tell people where they can find you, just in case they can't. Tell them all your links and everything. I'll get you to say this again, yeah.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, all them places there. Yeah. What's it? Skye.co.uk _
Right.
And my artist name is Capital Skye. So if you want to find me on Spotify, you could just go on Skye and type in Where Did All My Love Go or Hush or Snow Days, any other ones that you think, and just stream my music.
Yeah, do it people.
Stalk me.
Yes, do it people.
Online.
Find her today. Google her if you're not sure. Skye. Right. I think it's time that you sang.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right. This is New Guardz Radio. This is Skye. Can we have a little jingle real quick? All right, which one should we go for first?
I think I might just do Still today. Oh, produced by Luca Voice.
It's Alfie. It's Alfie. It's Alfie.
Yeah, no. Still none. Time runs still. From southeast to the west, them lips gon' kill. Nobody talking about you, it's my baby still, no. I want you to explain yourself, go and do what I say. So send this around, send to your babe, send him your location. He'll do what he wants, show up and smile. I got a point to make, yeah. Time runs still, no. If he about that life, then time will tell, no. I'm lost, don't know what for. He says I'm yours. Then show up. Start a war. Say it's only for fun. Ask what's the score? No, 1 to 9. 1 to 9. Peace in the mind, like I wanna spend time. Take me to dinner, not only at night. Show me you're serious and for the vibes, yeah. No, prove that I'm not just a regular type in a regular world. Yeah, I ain't way better than groupies. You can't pull me over what you saying and some foolery. Show me real love, not the movies. Don't want slick talk, want deep shit. Like why would I lie? Lower my expectation, no. Stand on my own 2 feet for sure. I'm lost, don't know what for. He says I'm yours. Then show up. Start a war. Say it's only for fun. Ask what's the score? No, 1 to 9. 1 to 9. Thank you. I still.
Kiko.
Thank you. It's quite scary just singing like that.
We going for the next one, yeah?
Sure.
Surely. All right, let's
sure.
go.
This one's Snow Days. Little groove moment. like snow day. Take it with patience. No need to rush, it's not baking out there. I think I was in love, but I can't get enough of me. Hard not to help it. I wanna work on it, see what you grow. No one help me, yeah, I want it worth it. Take on my time, energy, let's just wait to be perfect. No, yeah, no. Chasing something not real. Put the drain on me, strain on me, drain on me. Chasing something not real. Put a drain on me, strain on me. No, yeah. Chasing something not real. Put a drain on me, strain on me, drain on me. Chasing something not real. Put a drain on me, strain on me. Oh, no. Hold me, yeah, you hold me tight. You want truth, no more lies in your life. But it's hard for me to comply. I'm telling you I'll try. Just wait for me. With the cold in your arms, it's snowing. And trust me, on this snowy day, I'll make the frostbite go away. Nah, I think I was in love. I think I was in love. With the cold in your arms, it's snowing. That's the end.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Skye. That was amazing, amazing stuff. Once again, can you tell them where they can find you, everywhere on social media and online?
So skye.co.uk_ and Skye in capital letters on Spotify. SKYE.
With the E on the end.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, make some noise inside for Skye once again, please.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for passing through. Right, we're going to keep inside the sounds of the New Guardz radio playlist. When we come back, we'll have our discussions for you. Keep it locked. It's Mode London. All right.
Sounds of the New Guardz radio playlist. That was smooth. That was funny. Sounds of the New Guardz radio playlist. You're on New Guardz radio on Mode London. We are back for the Chatty Patty Hour. So yeah, we're going to talk about freedom of speech. And basically, BG, the rapper BG producer, in a controversial ruling by a federal judge, the New Orleans artist known as BG must provide the government with copies of any song that he writes moving forward ahead of their production or promotion. If the songs and lyrics are deemed to be inconsistent with his goals of rehabilitation, prosecutors could move to toughen the terms governing his supervised release. The ruling is the latest development to a case that prompted discussions about the American musician's right to free expression under his country's constitution, as well as his need to financially support himself with federal authorities' obligation to enforce supervised prison release plan, which he accepted. So basically, if you don't know BG's story, he was part of Hot Boys, Cash Money from years ago, and he got in some legal some issues. Go on, tell them, Ray.
He got in some troubles like a lot of years ago.
He was holding guns,
firearms, and all them things there. Them boys were wild, man.
Yeah, and some of the donnies that he was rolling with were actually on murders.
Yeah, they on some smoke. Earlier on, I confused it with Biz, him and C Murder around the same time. Yeah, and we're doing wild shit. C Murder got a life charge. He was on similar kind of crud, but yeah.
But the question, go on. Wait, the question is really, is it fair that an artist who's trying to rehabilitate himself as well, is it fair that an artist should be punished for the contents of his lyrics, or is it a case of if you do the crime, then you shouldn't be glorifying that lifestyle, or should he be able to speak his creativity onto his tracks, whatever he wants to talk about, and be free to talk about it.
Maybe he's been singled out because within the realm of hip hop, there's a bag of man that have done like sentences for like a lot of crud, man, and I've come out and continued like the said kind of way. Into recent years in hip hop, man, I've come out and been more consciously aware of what they're putting out there. If you look at like Shmurda, for instance, and certain others, they like played a ball more like low key role when they come out. It wasn't the same kind of smoke as before they went in, but I think that because of the nature of what he went in for, and it was a big case at the time, it's like they're gonna watch him like that when he comes out. Yeah, make him an example. Oh, you're coming out and you're still glorifying the same shit. Oh, no way. Maybe it's that, but at the same time, that's what man was always rapping about. That was his thing, innit? Situation. He gave his time to the state. Boom, boom. Let man rap.
On paper, it is an infringement of freedom of speech and the Constitution, right? Like, that's their law, freedom of speech. So you're right, they are singling out someone. But it's like you said, there's a lot of rappers that have gone inside for the same thing. Prodigy went in on a gun charge, right? He done 3 years, talking the same shit. He wrote a lot of gun bars in jail. So it's one of them ones, isn't it? It's I feel like it's the government still trying to shut down hip hop, man. They still just ain't got time for it, bruv.
Yeah,
it's a weird one for me.
It kind of reminds me of there was a documentary with what's his name, Meek Mills, about prison reform, and basically he done something silly when he was young, and then basically the judge kept him like coming back into prison and into the system unless he done like little favors for her and stuff like that. So it was kind of designed as a system of control to keep him doing, like almost like a puppet, if you will. Now I'm not saying that BG's in the exact same situation. It's not. However, it can be used like that. So you've got to kind of look at the length and breadth of what artists are doing, like in like most like avenues of music these days. There's a lot of profanity, there's a lot of murder bars, whatever bars, like, so if you're gonna let 3 people have that say and say this person's been incarcerated because they've been doing stuff that they're talking about in the lyrics, then you really need to sort of tackle it like holistically. You can't really deal with it like and say, oh, this artist, boom, 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 because how many people are really gonna listen to his lyrics particularly and be influenced by that?
But
like,
you know what? That's the scene, yeah. The scene is influenced by that anyway, yeah. But you can't tell a man not to rap about gun bars when your country is governed by guns. Yeah. That makes no sense. You allow people to go into corner stores to buy straps. And now man can't talk about the straps he bought from the corner store. I bought that for $2.99 on sale. You get me? Yeah. And now I can't rap about $2.99 on sale. That don't quite make sense to me. Not to say, like, you know me, I'm a peace bandit all the way. Yeah. I hate when man talk certain talks. Yeah. But your system is designed like that. So you can't fight a man now when your whole system is designed in such a bizarre way.
True thing. And you see the thing as well with BG is it's like he's gonna come out, he's done a bird and a bid for certain shit that he did rap about before he went in. So it's like them man are always gonna naturally come out a bit gassed and with that chip on their shoulder because they sat that bird, and on that street shit, it's like, yeah, man ain't talk, man sat the time. And it's like, how long is he gonna spit about that until he just goes back to making music? Because he certainly ain't going to be living that life again, knowing that they're on his arse and reporting to POs and that, and everywhere you go, shows. So realistically, like, what are they really doing? He's not going to do anything to jeopardize going back for mad years again. Not. So it's like, it's just the spit, really, it's the bars.
But, go on.
Well, the maddest thing about this, actually, which we didn't mention when you introed it, is now every song that he writes that he wants to release has to be vetted by some kind of... Is that right?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
So all right, so it needs to be.
Yeah, they need to vet
show man your song.
They need to vet every song.
You can put
so
that out.
That's completely fucking up his whole song making process in the first place. You know what I mean? You're restricting an artist. But then, how far does this shit go? So, if you're singling out one person, but are you then gonna say, let's say he wants to go into film writing or something like that? Is he not allowed to write an action film?
That has violence in it.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting. How far do you push it with someone?
Okay, just to play devil's advocate, right? Just to play devil's advocate. Imagine if I said to you, you can rap, and you can't say the word "the," like in the whole thing. Like you can say any other word but "the."
Not quite like. It's not
like
quite
like
that, is it?
it's not. It's not. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not. But what I'm trying to say is that within the confines of what they might prescribe to him, he might be able to venture off into something else in the creative sense. Then again, having said that, because of what we probably think about him as a persona, it might not be that he's thinking about being creative with it. He just wants to say some shit.
Just quickly, his fan base will be gangster rap fans. So if he starts making tunes that are just,
right?
even if he goes into club bangers or whatever, he's isolated that fan base now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Black Dynamite, I saw jokes in the community.
But you know what? Either which way, the guy is how old now?
Into his 40s now.
So you have to evolve with your age too. Yeah. If he comes out doing the same old thing, you're not even growing up.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you really gonna do to like jeopardize after you sat that much years and gave it to the system? Like, come on, man.
But another thing, like as well, like I don't know. I'm in two minds about it because I don't think that an artist's creativity should be stifled.
No, you can't stifle.
Nah, I think that's wrong. I think that's fundamentally wrong. But I do feel like the murder rates in these places are mad and mad. And it's like, I guess, like, why do we need like 6 million rappers glorifying, and you're like 50 years old and these kids are, well, kids might not be listening to BG, but if kids might be getting influenced by them bars.
They're listening to his son, sorry to cut you. His son's actually out, man. He makes tunes with Currency.
And I'm sure it's the same shit he's talking about.
And yeah, man, he's come off the back of that for years. He's moniker is son of a gangster.
Right,
BG.
So, and this is my thing. Like I saw, I can't remember. It was an American football player. Yeah, it was American football player or ex-American football player, kind of like a Shannon Sharp, or because kind of them one of them kind of man there. You know, them foghorn, leghorn, South guys. Yeah, and he had a son, right, and his son was making all these crud tunes, and he was like, and he came out on TV and was like, why are you talking that? Like, you never grew in that lifestyle. We grew in a mansion, and you're out there he's going back to the hood that his dad was from and rapping like with money in his hand, talking about straps and this and that and the other. And it's like, it's mad because you got like the kids out here get influenced even till like suburban kids. Do you know what I mean?
The rich
and
kids,
it's like, that's why it puts me in two minds, because I never feel like an artist should get stifled from saying what they want to say. You know, we all grew up listening to Mobb Deep, Eminem, and fucking people that were saying wild shit, the wildest shit. But like, I don't know, as you get older, you're like, oh, I don't know, I want to hear that shit.
But then I'm literally just looking at this playlist here. So you got Benny the Butcher on there. Now, if you tell Benny the Butcher he can't make gangster rap, what the fuck is Benny the Butcher gonna do? It isn't just saying, oh, you got to go down a different lane. It's cutting off that artist's entire fan base. Do you know what I'm saying? It's damaging to what he does. And you can say that music influences people, and you can say that it doesn't. I don't know. Like, I'm still on the fence about this thing, and that's a whole different conversation.
So as an artist, though, how do you transcend your content? Because a lot of artists, can. Like, we just had an artist here today. We just had an artist here today. She had two very, very dynamically, structurally different songs. Like, and what's to say that he can't carve a lane and do something else? Why does that eliminate his fan base?
There's a history of rappers that have. There's a history of artists that have. Sorry, there's a history of artists that have. There's a history of rappers that have. Like, rappers get older. Like, Jay-Z 444 don't sound like Reasonable Doubt. He's talking about grown man shit on 444. Like, and the same thing, even J. Cole. Like, do you know what I mean? J. Cole's early shit. I mean, he still talks crud sometimes. I doubt he will after this year. But like, sorry to go back to that again. But like, in his early career, it was all about crud and hoes and whatever. And now it's a bit more conscious, and grew the dreads and we want to talk like more conscious because he grew up as an artist. And there's even a lot of them trap mans like T.I. Like
All
even
them
his
get
last
them, man.
album,
They all
Trap
get
T.I.
them.
was talking a lot more grown concepts. You would never have thought that. Like when T.I. come out, I would have never thought that T.I. was a gangster rap
some gangster shit.
from a rapper from Atlanta. Do you know what I mean? So it can happen. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, go on.
No, of course it can happen. I'm just saying there are certain artists that is their lane specifically. Maybe BG's not necessarily in that because they had tunes for the clubs. They had I mean, Giggs is someone who don't even like talking about gangster shit no more. Giggs don't say nothing nowadays.
His early tunes for that till now. Gets as well. Gets was always on some duff 'em up, fuck 'em up type of shit.
Crud, man.
And now,
Very lyrical
man's
crud.
making- man, look at that
Very
tune with
lyrical
Sam for you would have never thought he would have made a tune like that in 2010.
I see one when Gets done
Evolution.
done a tune on Louis' thing on Manga's mixtape back in the day, and he starts getting mad aggressive, and he goes, "This is ghetto, not Getston." And I was like, "Yo, that's sick." He's
No,
going back.
when he
Do you know what I mean?
when he done the entities thing, man, his real name and True Spirit.
yeah,
That was cold, man. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That was very cool.
All right. Do you know what as well? So we put it to we put it to the public.
Allow
And-
BG to speak. Man's almost 50.
So we asked if it's fair, and 33% of the audience said yes, don't do the crime and definitely don't glorify it, and 67% said no, freedom of expression.
there you go.
So people have
There you
spoken.
go.
All right.